Republican presidential candidate Marco Rubio thinks that gay marriage is a real and present danger to the survival of the Christian faith. Let's take a look.
We are at the water's edge of the argument that mainstream Christian teaching is hate speech. Because today we've reached a point in our society where if you do not support same-sex marriage, you are labeled a homophobe and a hater. So what's the next step after that? After they've done going after individuals, the next step is to argue that the teachings of mainstream Christianity, the catechism of the Catholic Church, is hate speech. And that's a real and present danger.
No, you know what's a real and present danger to the faith of Christianity? Christians. At least Christians like Marco Rubio. You see, most mainstream Christians, most people are actually pretty moderate in their beliefs. They stick to themselves and they say, well, I may not believe in that, but I'm not going to go against somebody being able to practice their own civil rights. Contrast that with Marco Rubio, Rick Wiles, Brian Fisher, Mike Huckabee, and some of these far-right Christians, Christian social conservatives. They're the ones that are making people flee from Christianity by adopting ridiculous positions. Now, a few weeks ago, we've seen that shocking poll result, the survey, that shows that atheism and just non-belief in general, people not identifying with religion anymore, is rising. You want to know why? Because it's like people like this. They turn people off from religion. Okay. Also, there is more facts, logic, and reason around. People can go and look things up. People can connect with each other. People are more open to question faith as well. But also, let's be honest here. You don't have to be in a religion to believe in a higher power. Now, I don't. But if there were evidence to suggest otherwise, real tangible evidence, then I would change. Right? And that's sort of the difference between believers, atheist agnostics, and people who are Christians. We require evidence. Evidence is not needed when it comes to faith. But anyway, back to the whole idea of how Christians like Marco Rubio and some of the aforementioned bigots are hurting their own brand. It's not the fact that if you believe in quote-unquote traditional marriage, which, by the way, factually correct, traditional marriage isn't traditional. It's a fairly new concept, one man and one woman, and it's not even biblically correct, right? But if you believe in that, whatever, right? If you believe that, in your eyes, biblical marriage is between one man and one woman, but you don't stand in the way of other people's marriage, I got no problem with you. I have no quarrel with you, right? If you believe that, hey man, what you do, I don't agree with it, but what you do in your own bedroom and what you do with your own life with somebody that you love, it's not my business. You're okay. I have no problem. You're fine. You're fine. And you don't make your faith look bad. But the people like Marco Rubio that come out and fight against civil rights, those are the people that make people in this faith look bad. And that's why a lot of former Christians, or some former Christians, are saying, look, man, I don't agree with our church's, I don't agree with the church on this. I don't agree. I think it is a civil right. I'm not going to sit here and listen to, people demonize people that I know, because more and more people are getting to know people who are part of the LGBT community and realizing, oh yeah, they're humans. They're also human beings. Oh, that's strange. I heard from my pastor that they were demons that are trying to, go after my children and break up my marriage. Well, no, you're talking about Josh Duggar. I know that was inappropriate, but totally appropriate. People, as I said, the biggest danger to Christianity is fundamentalist Christians. And I think the sooner that the mainstream Christianity comes around to that and starts policing their own fundamentalists, the better off the faith itself will be. And if they don't, well, you're just going to see more and more people leave the church, which for me, I don't have a problem with it either way, since I don't have a dog in this fight.